fucking lid off of it.
Bro, you and I have both. On a different matter, though. Oh, my God, brother. You don't even... Oh, let's start with you.
I already told you that I know McNees the one that signed it, but I don't have the proof of it, so I'm pretending like I don't know he signed it.
Yeah, but you have the right to know that.
I do have the right to know it, but I didn't pressure him because I wanted him to feel like he was in control.
Okay.
He was very much not in control. The amount of information that I fucking extracted out of him is immaculate. And he told me at the end of it, when I asked him a simple question, because the things he was saying wasn't adding up with the things that I know. And when I talked to him in depth about the warrant, he was shocked about the unveilings. He said, yeah, it's a clear Brady violation.
Wait, which bit of it specifically?
All of it.
Oh, you're talking about like there's a lot of statements in here, but no like references.
Yep. And the fact that they left out information and didn't provide it, but they cited the information, but they didn't give them all the information which they were citing. Paint the narrative. So at the end of it, I said, I'm going to ask you one last question, McNees. All right. Is the story that you're telling me here going to be different if I call you as a witness in court? And then he looks me dead in the eyes and says, no, because in the court, I'll tell the actual truth.
McNees said this?
Yeah. McNees said this.
Oh, my God.
On recording, might I add.
Okay, and he could see that a recording was on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking for reasons.
He could see that a recording was on, yeah. He could see.
Okay. All right.
But the entire thing's a gold mine.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I cooked so hard in that 20 minutes. I think I might have overcooked.
Overcooked means you fucked something up. Did you?
No, I didn't fuck anything up, but I think what they're going to try and do is they're going to try and pin Nathaniel telling me details when I never cited him. I think that there's a chance. I think that there's a chance that McNees tries to fuck over Grayson, but I also think that he doesn't.
Here's where I'm at with everything. By the way, crumble cookies are so good. This is a matter of like right and wrong. And each person has a choice to make. And the way that I say it is this. I'm not a good guy. You're not a good guy. Right? But the thing is, we're not cops. When
we gotta do what we gotta do.
Mm-hmm. When the institution that has been put in place, whose sole purpose is law, order, and justice, that is a significantly bigger threat to society than anything else. If you could murder someone on the side of the road, are you a bad person? Sure. But if the establishment that determines whether they are or not a murderer and picks and chooses when someone is or isn't, at that point, crime doesn't matter. Institution doesn't exist. Justice does not exist. And that's where I'll against. That's the thing that McNees is going to need to think about, and everybody else. Is that, am I going to do the right thing for the greater good or not?
Well, the thing is, so Tony got that shit up on the docket. Still hasn't been responded to at all. I'm about to call Angel and have her expedite this.
Let me take a look. This is to your writ?
Yep, to the writ. Tony Lung put it up.
It's not Angel that has to respond, right?
No, it's not, but she can get a hold of the justices.
I think you should directly email a different... Do you want to do it to Angel? She was involved.
Well, I wanted to run another plan by you.
Mm-hmm.
I think Angel's naive enough to believe that she's smarter than the both of us, and that if we approach her and tell her we want to have a recorded conversation, that she'll do it.
To what end? What do you want to ask?
Oh, as much as we can.
Okay, but you have to go in with a plan.
Honestly,
I mean, I'm down to do it if you want to do it for fun, but what's the what's the objective?
Would be to extract as much information as we can that we already have factual, that we already know is true, right? We
Okay.
already know what's not true because I talked to McNees. We already know what is true from previous conversations and from the warrant that's presented. I want to get her on recording to try and point out where the probable cause is on the warrant. And then I want to slam dunk it on her right there on recording and see what she says.
I agree with you in general, like in principle. The thing is that we live in a society. I needed to say that just because that, but we live in a society where it doesn't matter what she says on recording. Here's my fear, right? Is that you don't want to give someone like that even more because the way that she's trying to fuck with us and others is so dastardly, and she knows she can get away with it because she's got the law on herself. Exactly. And so in a situation like this, and why you don't want to say a word to her. Let me tell you, this might give you some perspective. Here's what I've been working on. I came to learn. So Den has marshals forcing him into an interrogation without a lawyer present. I spoke to him to give him legal advice, right? As he needed it, wanted it, etc. And during that entire interaction, which lasted like 5 minutes, right? He got a phone call from Anna Lockhart, as well as a 311 that everyone could see that he needed to go talk to her immediately. Otherwise, the whole investigation they're doing on him, which is also public now, she was gonna tell the judge that he's being non-cooperative. In other words, they're like forcing him into an interrogation before he's got his like a lawyer, right? You know about this, the one that you want to come in and represent him for, which I'm glad you did, mind you. It turns out that when we were leaving, we noticed that there was marshals there. I did a FOIA request for the last 4 months. I made explicitly clear to Nova that I wanted a report about what happened there because I feel like I am being harassed and followed around, and I feel threatened to do my job as the mayor. She just called back and told me it's an active investigation and implied she's not going to do shit, and she came to the conclusion that there's nothing wrong. I told her, after speaking to a marshal, I told her I want a report of that. Guess what happens? I just get a call from Eugene, who overheard the marshals talking about going after Den and how instead of him helping save cops that Snow had kidnapped, that he was in a meeting. So the same people that are getting him off the manhunt and taking him off this case are the same people that is saying that fucking Den needs to be out there like fucking cooking. And they mentioned myself and Den talking. So they are literally like wiping their ass and eating it at the same time type shit. They are fucking digging their own hole right now, Fred. And we just got to keep the pressure on.
I want to get you a copy of this recording, but it is long.
I'm going to, by the way, I am going to write your shit, and I'm going to send it to you. You should send it today. And
yeah, when are you going to have it done?
Right after this. Yeah.
All right, just
and you should give it to a different marshal. Actually, you should give yours to Angel. I have other people that have negative interactions with marshals in the last 2 weeks, also FOIAing their shit and interactions with them, so that marshals get overwhelmed with actually doing their job. Because if you get out on patrol with a reason, you got to document that shit.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the BCSO. I'm going to tell them I need everything about me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the LSPD, tell them the same, and I'm going to go to the marshal's office and tell them the same. And I'm going to give all of them the document.
So when you do a FOIA, there is like one party that is needs to ensure that they're doing their due diligence. If you don't give it to a singular individual, you can't really hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I got you. So
Yeah.
it's a better. For some reason,
Yeah.
the plan sounded better in my head to go to every department and do it.
Yeah.
Because then it's 3 times the chance for them to fuck up.
Yep. Precisely. I got something else for you.
What's that?
This dimwit Angel is now telling people that told a cop that they can sell helicopter repair kits and fucking tourniquets and shit.
How can we sell helicopter repair
shit,
kits when people don't have licenses?
Bro, I don't even know where to begin and end with this, because this is all like literally shit coming out from. Should they be able to? Sure. Right? But you have to. What the DOJ never did is say, here's a constitution. Let's review what we've written. Let's review our penal codes. But now for some reason they're like, oh yeah, that's all legal now. So, like, why don't you just remove the fucking charges, you dumb fuck? Because you're implying, like, okay, listen. What are you getting charged for with the warehouse?
They haven't. I'm not pending any charges at the moment.
Okay, did they
And that's
say it
why I
was
think my
illegal
writ's gonna
and it's
get
a
through.
problem?
Brother, who knows? They're taking. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
With you? This police department, the marshals included, the DOJ as well, but I'm going to focus on the PD. This PD is the worst I've ever seen in all my years.
Yes.
They can't do anything right. They don't know how to do anything. And the people that are leading these calls, don't know what the fuck they're doing.
You're kind of detained, Fred.
It's crazy. They don't know what they're doing. It's like all the cops in town collectively have forgot how to be police officers. They don't do traffic stops. They don't know how to investigate properly. I mean, the biggest fucking bombshell that they could have gotten was interviewing me first. Why do people not understand that the interview is like the most important part of an investigation?
Yeah.
It blows my mind. I mean, but what do you expect from cops that don't even perform traffic stop?
Yeah, I've been, brother, like, when I first put Daisy in place, the intent was to have, like, cops getting retrained, this, that, and the center. But literally her, Peters, etc. have been, like, Angel and the Marshals have been so, and the BCSO have been so, like, have interfered with what they've been trying to achieve for so long that they themselves have not been able to keep things in check. The entire thing needs to be blown the fuck up. How do you do your job? How do you establish anything when officers are more interested in doing what they want to do and the marshals doing what they want to do? It's they're all den shiesty. At least he admits what he's doing. At least he admits he's chasing adrenaline and tea. At least he admits it. There you go. That's what it is. That's the difference. That's why I can actually respect Ed, because he'll tell you that's what he's doing. The rest pretend they're not. Let me get this shit written.
Okay.
I hope you're taking notes about all this.
I was not.
This not? Oh shit! All right, I would.
I was not taking notes.
It's easy to forget, right? I'm even getting overwhelmed with the amount of information overload.
Oh, here's what we need to do. Me and you need to put together a master doc where we can dump everything to and organize it.
I'm already typing something up. I think we do it separate and then we just share with each other.
Well, I think that if we're doing it simultaneously, we can
with
have
your case.
We'll do it with everything. I mean,
Okay.
Here's the thing, man. The way I look at it is, we're a team right now. All right, me and you are taking on a lot of things, and I want to help you with yours. You help me with mine. We work together. Maybe I admit that you'll see things that I won't, and I think that I'll see things that you don't.
Yeah.
And I think that me, you, and Michael working as a collective with a master doc, and then
Michael
we have
has
separate
already been
documents as well.
instructed by me. He needs to focus on the county.
Oh, Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. So you're making him take care of handling that
The
stuff, right?
day-to-day.
That's good.
Because the thing is, what's going on, I cannot let the rest of the city suffer over this shit. You know what I mean? They got to get their
Well,
shit
that
paid
comes
out.
to another plan.
Hmm.
You know how they say we need to get 50 signatures?
We don't.
I say we get as
Bitch, we don't have to. We just pay money. We're not bound by those laws. It's 50,000.
Yeah, I know,
you just pull it out of the budget.
What I want to do is if we actually have, I don't have access to the budget right now, but like if we actually sit down and get a bunch of signatures that like basically call for the impeachment of Brittany Angel, that will be powerful. Like, let's say we get 100, 200 signatures on it. The people that all want her gone, that's really going to affect her.
Brother,
it's a 200 IQ plan to cause her to go into panic mode.
Listen to me, all right?
All right.
We need to focus on one thing and get to completion with it. Why are you talking about
but we can do things in between.
No, we can't. We literally have not completed shit.
Well, I need to head down to the PD.
You haven't. We got to focus and take what is the biggest thing we're going to tackle and get that done, right?
All right, I'll focus on the case and talking to the people involved in the case, and I'll make that my main focus.
And I'm aiming to get people to get their FOIAs going. That includes yours, and start contesting their legislation.
All right, perfect.
Look,
all right, that's a good plan.
Yeah. And I look, it's not to say we don't do these other things, but you know,
priorities.
Priorities, exactly.
All right, I gotta head down to the PD and put in for it's not a FOIA, it's for the finding out who signed off on the warrant.
Yeah, 100%. All right, keep me in the loop. I'm gonna be cooking down here.
Keep cooking. Do you need food?
We need bodies, Pred. We need lawyers. That's what we need. That is what is fucking us in the ass more than anything. And we need literally people that are going to be paperwork junkies that can do what we need done so we can focus on planning. Otherwise, it literally is going to be you.
Robin's working that big Hydra case. That's the thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I think Robin could do both. I mean, Robin's been working on that shit for so long.
Maybe. You might be right. For now, it's in our hands. That's why we need to focus on one thing at a time. Unless we can trust someone to take a task and run it to the end. And fast.
I mean, what is a task that we need done right now? I'll put Roman on it.
Bro, is he going to do it?
I'll make sure he does. I'll pay him up front.
Oh, I got Archie to look into the medical shit. Let me cook on that, and I'll let you know.
All right, cook on that, and then I'll put Roman to the task.
Okay.
I already got him on retainer.
Good shit.